but he still went in the first round, right? Same thing with obviously he's successful so far. Trevor Lawrence went in the first round. My thing is if they're like when back in the day, tagged the guy a 5-star, one of the top guys, if he had the right height and size already, there are guys like Kyler Murray that still had to go through the process, even though he had the ability. But at his height, you still were going to figure it out a long way. But a guy who had the right height and size, if you in high school say, hey, this guy is a potential first rounder, and he goes, and even if he has a modest college career, my guess is the pros are still going to say, well, if he was great, he would be an early first round. All right, I'll take him at 23, in the first round, right? Like a low risk. Usually someone takes him at 23, 24, 25. Like when Tim Tebow went, they're thinking if he's good enough, we could groom him. If not, he washes out. No big deal. We already have a quarterback because we're the 25th pick. We're one of the better teams, so we already have a guy. So I feel like it's a low risk once someone gets rated high and has the measurables. Even if he has an average college career at Division I, it's a low risk to waste a pick on him in the late first round.
Mm.
Is it, or am I wrong?
Well, there's different theories about that for sure, and I'm not echoing, which is awesome. So you've got your guys, because I was thinking of guys, that fit that criteria, and Uwanga would be one. I don't think you'd be late first rounder, but Spencer Rattler popped into mind, and he had 18 touchdowns, 12 picks last season. Coming back to South Carolina, we'll see how he does this season, but he was a guy who had a first round tag, 5-star out of high school, and wouldn't sniff the first round right now, and probably would be drafted middle of the draft.
But he's not the right height and size, though.
He's 6'4".
Is Spencer Rattler 6'4"?
Yeah, skinny.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Tall.
I didn't know.
No, he's not a small kid. I mean, he's gangly, but no, he didn't have any of the size knocks or anything like that. And then I'm trying, think of some of these other guys like, you remember Gunnar Kiel? Horrible career. Ended up at Cincinnati. I don't even think he got drafted. The NFL is much more. It's other positions. I think you can think it can work. Late first round picks. If you see some of them, like Lamar Jackson, of course, won a Heisman. He was a late round flyer for the Ravens. They traded back into the first round to get him. Took a shot that he could play quarterback. Kind of worked out. But there's other guys like at the end of round one, the kid from Oswego.